wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? As you can see, Ellie and Jesse are now together again. Let me see.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead.
It absolutely
You
is.
sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Yeah, watch yourself while I'm gone. Well, hello, my little beautiful blue orchid. How do you feel about this?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Don't go to Gladys, then. So you're saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
I'm competent in a lot of areas. Okay. What exactly did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
That's funny. She says she saved your life.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
You're not that fast.
That's what I thought. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Well, welcome aboard, Ellie. Oh, thank you so much.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Well, Vicar, we already got your stuff, so Vicar, I'll catch up with you on the ship later.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Ooh, and I leveled up.
We'll talk later. Got a bit of a sore throat from all that fake coughing.
I'm sure you do.
Something on your mind?
Well, if we're gonna work together, I'd like to know a little bit more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
So you never know what you're getting.
Exactly. That's what makes them fun.
Ah, you wackadoodle. Inventive, I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
You have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Yeah. You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
It looks very Wookiee-ish. Wait, you want to look like a pirate?
Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Good. Sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
What about something personal, huh?
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
You believe in astrology, okay. Or you're kidding. Where are you from? How'd you get in this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
All right.
No complaints here.
All right. Well, yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, let's see. Well, we're definitely bumping up this 40 armor rating, critical damage, tech. Tinkering cost, engineering, handguns. All right, so we got scramble duration 7. Okay. Terrifies area of effect. I gotcha. Okay. Put the last in tech. We really got to get leadership up there, though. Damn it. Perks. Oh, yeah, increase one. We got that going. That's good enough for me. What do we got? Pavardi. Ooh, she could level up. Looting mods. There. Okay. Works for that. Oh, and Ellie gets one. Ooh, she's got an officer's spine. Nice. An automatic pistol. All right, good going, Ellie. All right. Grace it when she's in the party. Sounds good. All right, so we have some terminals here too.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is. CNP burst pockets can be macrowaved in 2.5 seconds. Burst pockets.
Alrighty. Alright, so we got terminal here. Let me see. Recent users. M. Callahan. Everson Oyama. Oh, Callahan. He signed in. Oh, this is the guy with the moon helmet. That's right. Let's... M. Callahan. The hat. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? You made Spacer's choice. You made your Spacer's choice when you signed the employment contract. This is my life now. I'll take it to be your moon man. There won't be anything left for me to care. Oh, poor. Oh. Poor Martin. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop. Turn a wrench back on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over at Sublight. Oh, we gotta go talk to her. Told me I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug from me. Mom, it's really great that you stay in touch like this. Little reminders are home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent you. You get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all, Martin. Are you okay, honey? Oh, aww. Public notices. The heat. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is close to our radiators, can imagine I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We got eyes on the problem and hands and tools. A mechanical problem and a mechanical solution. Meantime, enjoy your additional water rations to take breaks. You deserve them. Okay, so Junlei seems to be a very caring leader here. Seeking contractor. Seeking ethically flexible space over stellar bay landing clearance. Exchange for return from legal salvage. Okay. Active warrants. No questions asked. Alright, well, here we go. Next to the Spratwurst joint. Okay. Loitering on board property. Halcyon Holdings corporate office are conducting official board property. Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space in front of my desk, behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. P.S. Please note the next space are caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy when you find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. Ooh. P.P.S. This is the third time I've had to post this message. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation of your behavior, and when you are caught, punish you accordingly, Felix Millstone. Oh, that's Felix. That guy outside. Okay. And there's another terminal over here. Hey, freighter crew. Well, let's hack, shall we? Wildcat Group subject groundbreaker meeting. Kitty Buchanan, Wildcat Group. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup, I was hoping to get the old gang back together. I understand things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers. Some gone corporate. Some of us are likely dead. Some of us are in Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. Hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. Kitty Buchanan. I remember that name. Conveyor writes, hi all. Just got off ice from a round trip to Deskova. Deskova? 2 years out, 2 years back. Wow. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker's comms told us docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5. Then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire god-darn week waiting for a berth in this law-blasted bolt bucket. Because we were kicking our heels all the time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses, a family. I don't see often enough debt you wouldn't believe. And even if I'm not working, I gotta make payments. Does that sound proper to you? Do we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If we agree, leave a message here. Iceman out. Message is no longer accessible at your clearance level. Your attempt to access this message has been logged. Uh-oh. This message does not exist. Public notices regarding food. Spacer's got to do what you have. Oh boy. 11 kinds of mustard. Smelly leet, lots of salt. Boards, pound at your ship, take it up with the board. Yeah, we did. Looking for work. For a new crew. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Okay. Down on my luck. Limped into Groundbreaker. Rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees. Okay. Credit is shot to hell. Corporate freighters won't hire me. Oh, so that's the person that was in that back room behind the rest and go. But then again, that could be Felix, right? Right?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any findings to your local board embassy.
Alright, let's see if we
You
can
look
get
like
something.
someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Tell me more about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Oh boy. Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, let me see what you got. Melee weapons, but... Ooh, armor. Okay. Well, I'll be back. I'll be back. Alright, so I bought leather gear because that looks awesome. I'm sorry, but that looks amazing. I like this. Just walking around with this on, with my little beanie. Let me see. But I did get a level 13 Riot Armor Gold. I still have my ordnance control with my silver tongue kit. I have a standard troop armor. But if we look at Pavarti, you know, she's got her gear, so we could put on some of that. And Ellie is wearing her fancy streetwear. But we could put a helmet on her too. Handguns. I like the handgun one. So if I wear the handgun. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, okay. I actually have another one for her. I didn't know that. And good thing I saw that. Okay. Okay, so I have inventory, so I have, for me, hibernation suit. I should be putting that away. I'm a moron. I really should be putting that one away. So I got this helmet for me, that helmet. So I need another helmet for a companion. 11. I think I need I think I need another helmet, another thing of armor.
Welcome.
All right.
What's going on with you lately? You seem down.
Board patrol nicked a friend of mine. Accused her of piracy.
Shit. She actually do it?
Wow.
No. One of the cleanest folk I know. She found a hold-up ship and was pulling illegal salvage. One of the big cruisers rolled up on her and claimed she'd done the holding her own self.
What the hell are they gonna do with her?
They already done it. She was sent to the labyrinth on Tartarus. Disruption of intra-colony commerce.
Oh, sick. That's a prison for hard cases. Violent repeaters. Nobody gets out.
I know, man. Don't I know?
Wow. Okay, so Labyrinth, what's you?
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Oh, God. What? What's Spratwurst?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource.
Ugh.
Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
What does Terra-Fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Herbs, not herbs, but okay. Is it like Borswurst?
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Yeah, okay. Is it your own invention, or what?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Okay, thanks.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Ugh. Let's see it.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
I really do want to see it. Spratwurst. Farm-raised sprat. Yeah, farm-raised. Deboned and finely ground and fried in hot oil. Oh! Ugh. Oh. Try it with double mustard. Yeah. Oh, God, no. No. Thank you. Blah. Alright, sublight. Here we go.
Ah, sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
I don't know. Bavardi. Hello.
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything.
Yeah, nope. Use your terminal, though. Messages. Subject, don't run. We lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. That legitimate businesses don't run from authorities, and that is what we are. Stay calm, present your papers. You get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use a reliable help. Well, that's some foreshadowing. Fallbrook. Like most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing sublight a consistent income from today until I say so. Treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Alright, Tobias. Fallbrook shipment, lots. Erotica general, erotica exotic, except for the ones the locals aren't picky, except for the ones who are. Space cake surprise. So either track some down or do your best in the kitchen. Black Hall, Holcomb sign, toss ball poster. Catherine. Catherine's bringing in sublight, consistent income. Who is Catherine? Scanner says Martin's impounded a freelancer ship, but the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at various places they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office, watch professional work. The captain misbehaved. Oh, could that be Captain McRed? Okay. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs, lost another contractor, scrapped the ship. Dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. Little Sprat told me a crate of spoiled cysty pork ended up at the bottom of a Monarch Canyon. See how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. Okay. Next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they better dispatch a ground team. For marauders have their turn. We're salvagers. Doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. Okay. Well, she is crazy, they said. So, let's see how crazy she is.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully? You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Not with her. Alright? She's a good kid. Well, she's 28, I'm sorry. But she's good people. And she's part of the crew. So, just take it and say yes and thank you.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
Well, word gets around fast. Name's Captain Dent Fleegman.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Okay.
Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
Oh. What happened to your leg?
A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're a sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Yeah. So you were a salvager till you took a bullet to the knee. And you look like you've been in some scraps as well. So Tobi Soyama. Oh, you've also used the terminal as well. Okay, thanks.
Something on your mind?
Nah. Well, 2 armed guards. Looks basically... Oop. No. Examine. Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there are so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breath of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, unobserved variable, or any other alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatient are perhaps hardwired features of humanity and not errors in our genes as others might apply. Okay. Was that just for the philosophical portion? Sorry, I'm being quite rude. I apologize. How you doing, crazy? Examine. Contractors, authorities on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights. Pursuant to regulations following internally preserved boards, such as business entity would determine yada 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 yada. Okay, we established tractor and tractor parts. Okay, now go bring some bacon. Ah, I get it. You're just like lawyers who go to prisons and tell these inmates exactly, you know, why they shouldn't adhere to searches without warrants and such.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Alright, name's Groundbreaker Security. Told me Sublight has a pretty sketchy reputation.
You clutched those pearls awfully tight for someone flying a dead man's ship. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Yeah. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings.
Oh, can you tell me
I
how?
have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There always is.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
There you go, Ellie.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay anyway?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I don't have a nav key, but can I take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need.
I know, she does.
If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
You're not strictly salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Kind of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Sounds I'd give you a wink and a nod.
Good boy. Knew you'd understand.
Oh, don't patronize me, though. How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general.
Oh, I like
I like to
spreadsheets
think
and
of
grids.
myself as the last
some
honest
macros?
businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Mm-hmm. Very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Yeah, it's always nice to...
Ask. I have nothing to hide.
I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you and Gladys, huh?
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
That's right. She's absolutely right, Party.
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
Something on your mind?
Yeah. Alright, so that lady is sketchy and patronizing. Let's see if Junlei is a little bit more friendly. Hi, Ike. Huh.
That maniac on Monarch still screaming into the comms void. Getting real sick of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This place has a smell, right? It's not just me, like mold and old socks.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Auntie Cleo. There's a smell, huh? What the? Well, okay. What? Ooh, you can see the wave of heat right there. Captain Irion. Wait a minute. What do I have going on here? Irion and Cilia. Who goes there? McReed. The distress signal. Oh yeah, we gotta do that. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. Vicar Max, track the scholar. Like, if we do this, yeah. Oops, that is that's off-world too, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Cleaning machine. Sapphire wine. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Salvager in the sky. Speak with Lilia Hagen. I did. Oh, okay. No. I haven't botched anything yet, so that's a good thing. I need, okay, so I need to talk to somebody about the comm. The guy just said that. Okay. But, a little thing where somebody said, Hagen said, get away from Cleo's.
Don't look funny at the crew. Heard they toss folks out the airlock if they don't like your face.
Alright. Hello? Oh no! Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. Equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism. Oh no! Self-defense supersedes any pacifistic function. Please also remember to deactivate, remove all slicing, dicing, blending, fillets, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that display of red obscures the rest of the manual. Well, that explains that little story.
All organic ingestion materials are served at an excessive temperature. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
You know there's a dead body in your kitchen.
This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this sounds like pretty nasty bugging your systems.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess.
Plan on cleaning up back there?
This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities.
All this morbid talks make me
Beginning
hungry.
dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
All right. Ellie?
Something on your mind?
Hello? There's a dead body in the kitchen.
Something the matter?
Yeah, there's... Okay.
Not carrying firearms? Good. Less chance of causing a hull breach.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's go see Junlei. But first, we gotta talk to...
Those XF-411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Is it just me, or is it hot in here? Junlei's gotta be having a bad day.
Yeah.
This pivotal game into question.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Ellie, you're a handgun user, so I want you to be close to me. Defensive. Okay. And then Pavarti. You're close mixed. Okay.
Have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A toss ball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an
She's looking at
unfair
something.
advantage.
Hello.
Good law, the heat in here is so
This story
unbearable
brought
I
to you
can
by
hardly
Halcyon
even
News.
concentrate.
All the news that's
Junlei
fit
better
to
hurry up
broadcast.
with those damn repairs already.
When I started this job, you could go days without a major incident. Now it's just hours.
Heavy grade face mask. Determination 5. Oh no.
Got it. Inside voices.
If you came to report the Atmo leak on 6, we know. Slap some engine tape on it, we'll be there when we can. The fucking door! It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir.
Hey, Private.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Hello?
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face. You should clear out. Engineering's a dangerous place to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
Okay. Alright. Sealed. Bones and gears don't mix. Okay.
If this is about the leak on level 14, I already know.
Alright, guys.
Groundbreaker may be a leaky piece of shit, but she's our leaky piece of shit.
That's right. Alright. I'm gonna use the workbench now. What I did is I did the armor gold. I don't have any money anymore. But I put the chronofield aggregator so I could what the heck is that? I forgot what the heck that is. Well, I got toughened. Silver tongue kit. So this is going to be my new outfit. I guess I can sell this one. Which is only going to give me 22. And the geographic scanner so I could see the highlight range. That really worked, especially when I was like looking for Eugene's gold teeth. I like the leather gear business. Standard troop armor, I put like the electric charge hunter weapon and backpack on there. So if I need to, I can always put that on. But these are probably going to be for my companions. And yeah, I do the riot gear when I got everything else going on. I'm wondering why I should do that, because And, did I tinker with some guns? I think so. I'm gonna use that for my big one now, and the heavy machine gun, and plasma rifle, the tactical shotgun. Although I gotta tinker with these things. Level 9, level 8. Maybe I should get rid of some of these things. Oh, I'm sorry. No, my pistol. Although I'm not liking the plasma pistol because it really.
When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who...
I'm sorry, but God, I look so badass in that. I just need a cowboy hat. That's all I need is a cowboy hat. Ah. But yeah. So if I really don't like the plasma part. It gets too flashy and I can't see too much. Do I have some things that I can sell, but not a lot. Prayer beads. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that'll be up in, what's his name? Oh, yeah, this. Security forces, distress call. Captain's terminal. Okay. Try geothermal passcode. Oh, okay. And I'm a junior constable. Ooh. Hoop. I wonder who's gonna use the hoop. Okay. I have some mods and everything, so I'm going to... That's mind attributes. No, I know I have something that's, I know that's something that gives me my speech up a little bit here. Weapon spray. Body attributes 1.
gave you a needle full of love.
Oh, so I'm paranoid now. Ellie doesn't... Okay. Oh, I got 2 paranoids. What the heck? Alright.
Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to put on my... my silver tongue kit when we talk to Junlei.
This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
No. Don't tempt fate.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
All right. That looks awfully familiar. Why does that look familiar? Oh, anyways, so sorry. Approved user. Daily checklist. Radiator temp, plumbing overflow, life support, crew morale. Brush teeth. You could do this, Junlei. Oh, man. Okay, so she's young as well. I don't think she's a seasoned vet, but she's doing the best she can. Personal file, back bays. More complaint about the state of the bay. I already told Mardet's they're free to flush out McReed and his outlaw. Okay. Not a... That they just want someone else to solve the record. Sorry, boys, not my job. Promenade. Morale's dipped 18% since Martin Callahan showed up. It's that damn mask. Oh, poor Martin. Found another listening device in my office. Things the size of a toss ball with a cord and another big sublight. Zoli's Lilia. Could have sworn the auto mechanical chef arrived with a company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. Oh, okay, good. So maybe I could talk to her about that. Sprat infestation at the Resco is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching. Those critters are going to swear by law. Airlock her stall. Ah, okay. Messages from Bedford. My dear lady, the implications of your accusations caused my breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that you can arrive at an agreeable understanding for what is a board liaison, not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiation table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Just in good faith do not go unpaid. Obstructionist from Junlei. Board rejected my request for new radiator parts again, even after it greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I use my admin privilege to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You choose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Like the frog boil a while longer, and now I have no radiator parts. Playing with our lives, did they install you on my ship just to get on with skin, or are you just pulling this shit for fun? Alright, well, I'm definitely on Junlei's side when it comes to her against Udom. So, oh, sorry. I do want to steal this, though. But I don't know what it's all about, and she's got nothing on this board. Hello, Junlei.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction.
Junlei.
Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm Captain the Unreliable. Recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardets, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Okay.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
You two know each other.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
She's got a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I'm sure your capable staff could stay ahead of the problem.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Yeah. I've seen your email, but surely the board doesn't want the groundbreaker to roast, but I think they actually do.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Yeah, I don't want to say. I don't want to use the intelligence thing. I'm just gonna say, is there a way I can help?
We'd be grateful for your assistance. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Ha. How do you know the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
But there's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Tried sending anybody else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Ooh.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense. Or dispensable.
None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever is down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
You can't get them anywhere else.
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Yeah. The negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Yeah. I agree with you there. There has to be independent station away from Halcyon, because Halcyon, from what I've seen in Edgewater, are sacrificing people, or they're so hung up on red tape they can't help those in need. Either way, that is not a recipe for success. So I guess it's up to me. I'll get you those parts from the back base.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Oh, another thing, Junlei. Sorry, another thing.
What can I do for you, Captain?
What's it like being command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
You're a little young to be training a successor.
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
So it's a family business.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Well, it seems like your mom was probably someone who didn't have the applicable skills, but did the best she could, so you learned a lot from your grandmother. Condolences, Junlei. I'm sure there's big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Well, Pavarti here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
I'm not going to say the self-destruct mechanism, even though it's a smart-ass response, but, yeah, the whole thing about feeling. I'm with Ellie. There's no feeling. It's a tool for a job. Maybe that's why you have some issues here, Junlei, that you put your feelings in there. To other questions.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board, which I believe is founded.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Well, the bits come with power. I think the power is number one. You must not like Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
So how do you keep them at a safe distance? I know you paid off, like, donations?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Well, now that I'm around, it probably will. One other thing.
You got my attention.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Alright, well, just come on.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Okay, just nod, go on.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job, Parvati. It's good.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Well, we'll be on our way to deal with that. Okay.
This is Halcyon News.
Alright. Well, the back bays, huh? Oh, there's more. Hit it off. Between the two of them. Oh, well, that'll be later. Get new parts for the radiator. Happiness is a warm spaceship. Okay. Ah, it is McRed.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Well, ladies, I think it's time to suit up.